This is our band and rim joist repair solution for areas that are buried behind ceiling drywall. The majority of all basement-borne leakage in our climate areas and around Washington, D.C., in the basement at least, is located above this foundation wall at leakage sites above and below the sill plate and the band joist. What we see in infrared is a significant amount of air infiltrating above the sill plate and around the band joist. This cold air was just streaming across the floor assembly of the basement here. If you have access to it, and if your basement's unfinished, then the retrofit's very simple. All you gotta do is spray foam underneath the existing insulation, replace the insulation, and you're done. If that leakage happens to be located behind ceiling drywall, what we need to do is open up little sections like this and get our foam nozzle up and into these little cavities to spray foam over the band area. When we have access to the band and rim joist, it gives us opportunity to inspect HVAC registers and associated ductwork to make sure they're properly sealed and connected. In this ceiling, for instance, we've got HVAC registers in the ceiling and also in the floor of the main level above. So there's actually double ductwork in these floor joist cavities, and opening up all of these will let us inspect the register boots and make sure that the ducts are well connected to those registers. One of those things that we might not have been able to do if we didn't open up this section. By the time we're done, we'll have all this repaired. Joint compound will be applied and the ceiling will be painted, and it'll look just as nice, if not better, than when it started. We're in the rainy post test. No longer do we see in the infrared camera here any air infiltration across the ceiling. Before we saw cold air streaking across or hot air streaking across, and so right now everything in this image right here is all basically the same temperature. Today it's about 80 degrees outside, so we would expect to see some hot air infiltration, but we don't see anything, and so all green is all good in this case.